Hello and welcome to my channel and creative space. So today I wanted to do an unboxing video of the Godox RGB TL60 light. Now this is, as the name implies, an RGB light. It can be used as an RGB light where you can choose colors between, blue, green, red, all the hues you can imagine. Or you can also use it as a normal light for interview setups, and you can also use it for an effects lights, with strobes, and we have all these kind of effects like ambulances and police cars and sirens and I don't know what kind of lights you can't use it with. So it's actually a very nice, compact and efficient light. Now I already have a couple of these lights and I have been really pleased with them. So I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing video to show you exactly what comes inside of the box. So this is what the box looks like when you purchase this in the store. And if we open it and pull out the contents, we can see that it comes with its own carry bag. Now, I think this is a really neat and really nice touch by Godox to do so. As you can see, everything you need is inside of this box. Now, bar the remote control, I will show that a little bit later. That is not included with this at all. This is an extra accessory. But anyway, what we can see here is that Godox has supplied us with a carry bag. So let's just open it and see what's inside of the bag. So opening it up, the first thing we obviously find is the tube light. Now this is, in my opinion, I think this is really well built. Doesn't have this plasticky cheap feel, and I think it's rather heavy as well. So I think this build and quality, just the initial impression of this is really nice. I bought the 60 centimeter version. You can also get another version in 30 centimeters, then it's called a TL30, but for my use, I wanted to have a 60 centimeter light. I think that just gives a bit more light and is more efficient for the tasks that I'm going to put it through. So anyway, we have the tube light that you can see here, and it comes with an operator manual. And as we can see here, you can get this in the TL60, the TL120, and the TL180. Now, obviously, that has to do with the length. So, if you haven't already, check out the website from Godox and see if there are any interesting lights that might be of interest to you. But this one we're doing today is the Godox TL60. So let's just put this aside. So let's see what else comes inside of the box. Inside here we have another compartment that opens all the way up, and the first thing we find, we're going to do this way, is the main supply. Now I think this is a little brilliant design by Godox and all manufacturers today, is that you just have this power plug that obviously goes inside of your light, and the nice touch about it is that when you put it in like this, it doesn't protrude. It's rather, flush, as you can see here with my finger. So there's nothing sticking out, nothing you can break or damage by, by any means. And the second thing I really like is the inclusion of what I call just a universal power cord. As we can see here, the power cord is, you can choose whatever power cord you want, based on the current country you live in, whether that's in the US or in Asia or in Australia or in Europe. So it doesn't really matter. The adapter also goes from 100 to I think it's 240 watts. So I mean, this is a worldwide mains adapter, so you can use this anywhere in the world. The only thing you will have to change out is just the power cord. Okay, so further investigating what actually comes inside of this little carry bag, we find the power cord. This is a bit longer than I expected. I think this is about 5 meters, and that should be more than sufficient to reach your main outlet. And if you don't, well, you can always buy a longer cord, but this is a lot longer than I thought. And the first thing we notice is, as I said, this is more or less universal. It goes inside here. And the plug is meant for the Norwegian and most Western European countries. But you can just change this power cord, and the only thing that will change is the plug here. And you obviously have a different plug in the US, you have a different plug in Australia and in the UK and so on. But the mains adapter remains the same. So, but it's nice to see that they are including this. I mean, it is an obvious accessory. So let's just dig further inside. The next thing we find is an RJ45 cable. I'm guessing this is about 40 centimeters or so. And this plug is, for a more advanced setup than I'm doing. I'm just using mostly my remote, as you can see here. Now, this remote controller has been a really nice addition for me because this enables you to group several tubes together just by assigning a channel to the tube and assigning the same channel to the remote. So we can see here that I can turn off and on the lights. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this light for a backlight. I'm going to set it at 3200 Kelvin. My camera is shooting at 5600 Kelvin, just to give me that nice little, glow above my head and separate me from the background, which is currently, as you can see, lacking right here. So going back to the RJ45 plug, you have two plugs here, and this is for more advanced setup if you're going through something like an Ethernet setup or something like that. I'm not a lighting guy. I'm more of I don't know all the specifications for lights, but this light is more than advanced for most users, but also for users that are a lot more advanced than your normal average filmmaker or YouTuber for that instance. So putting this light back in for a moment, we'll see what else comes inside of the box. And here we have a couple of steel wires. Now you can either put these wires together like so, and you can screw these together to make a nice little loop. Now this is for safety reasons, and you can also combine the two of these if you want. So to make a longer loop, then you can just tighten it up like this and like this, and all of a sudden you have a much bigger loop. Now personally, I have never used these loops. I secure them otherwise, but it's nice. It's a nice little touch by Godox to see that they're including this with the carry bag. So the last item we're going to look at is this one. This is perhaps what I would say the most fragile part of the system. This is the clip itself to when you want to mount your light to a light stand, or if you want to hook it up to a magic arm or something like that, you can use this one here. And this one, you just plug it in like this and tighten it down like this. Now it's rather hard when you tighten it down, so I think perhaps that is the thing. If anything is going to break, I think this thing is going to break first, but so far I haven't had any problems with it. And now when we have sort of centered it, we can mount it via 2 1/4-inch screws here, and you can mount it to any light stand or magic arm or whatever you prefer to mount your lights on. I mean, you can mount the light like this, or we can mount the light like this, or several positions. So it's a really nice. It's actually a really nice little clip that comes with the kit. So that was basically it. The carry bag is nice. It's solid, and it also has all this nice padding because everything here, everything you see is glass. So I mean, you need to use caution, obviously, when you're using these lights, so that nothing breaks. But the carry case is a really nice touch, and I mean, it's not too big. It's just, it has, you know, space for all your accessories. And you can, you know, the strap here, you can lengthen it like this, put it on your shoulder and just carry it if you want that way. And you can just shorten it back up again like this if you just want to use it as, you know, a handle. But anyway, I think it's like it's an affordable, nice package by Godox, and it has certainly served me well for my filmmaking purposes. And I mean, I shoot for, you know, YouTube, I shoot for broadcast, I shoot for, you know, the big screen. So it's more or less your creativity that kind of limits you. So just to go out, these are rather inexpensive, I think, for what you're getting for the money. I've been looking at a lot more expensive systems, but I found this to be a really nice touch. And you can see in the background the nice little blue light that you're getting here, and I think that just gives a little, you know, it pops my screen a little bit more. You can obviously set it to any you want on the color scale, more or less. So yeah, I've been really happy with it, and this is all the accessories included if you decide to purchase one light for yourself. Anyway, wrapping this up, I hope you found this video useful. If you did in any way, please like and please subscribe to my channel if you like more content like this. There's a lot more coming. I will also do an upcoming video on how to set up and how I use these lights. That will be a little bit more just straight on the camera and a bit more practical side, and also how to set up the remote control, because that was not intuitive. When I tried to set it up the first time, I didn't know. I followed the manual, but I couldn't understand anything. And so I just, you know, I used the skills I had. I did a little search on Google and found out how to use it. So that was probably the less intuitive side of this light. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one.